If you have a Pilates studio, yoga studio, martial arts gym, or a regular bodybuilding gym, this video is for you. So in this video, I'll set a timer for 20 minutes and then use AI to help me generate ads to run on Instagram and Facebook to get more signups and just get more customers. So what I'm going to do is just start a timer. I have a Pomodoro. I'll make it 20 minutes. All right, so I'll start off by going to Claude and we'll go to Sonnet 4.6. Medium thinking works for us. And we'll try to give it as much context as possible. So I would start off by being like you then want you to come up with 5 marketing angles for my Pilates. We'll take Pilates studio, reformer Pilates studio based out of LA as an example. Studio. And LA. Research the market. We are assuming it's a new business, so we don't have that much actual customer data. So essentially what you're trying to do is that if a business has an agency to run ads, it can oftentimes prove out to be a bit expensive because you have to pay a fixed retainer and then the ceiling to test out ads becomes too high. But on the other hand, you can spend about $500 to $1,000 just to test out some ads, but there has to be some method to the madness. So for example, if you're running, I'll just answer this. Let's say mix of everything. Actually, maybe we can do no clear niche. We'll just select mid-market. So one of the good things I like about Claude is that it gives us some UI to play with when it asks us questions. All right, I'll just select center. You have any different? Let's have more community size, available space. And the methodology to test it is that we'll take 5 marketing angles and we'll take 1 to 3 images in each marketing angle. And then we'll run that to test ads. And we'll only run static image ads for now, just to get more data. So oftentimes I see founders stuck with creating videos. Now you can either go with AI videos or create videos yourself depending upon the market in response. But oftentimes the effort and budget required to generate high quality video ads is still high, the time and effort and money required. So it's always a good idea to start off with AI static ads because ChatGPT and Nano Banana both have gotten really, really good at creating image ads. So let's see what angles it has come up with. It's getting it's words no sample of not trying on just related to Pilates. Very AI copy, we'll see. Studio, comfort plus from people. I think what it has really missed out on is because I didn't select it, so it has missed out on the marketing angles related to back pain, etc. So I'll just ask it to include those. If they don't get Oh, I'm not discussing offer in this video because offer comes the first thing. So for example, the offer is first free trial class. So I'll just take that offer as an example. Also include prompt for each image that I can ChatGPT benchmark. So we are not using anything fancy here. We are just talking to Claude. We can use MCPs and other things, but I think for now, just to have the easiest, the least amount of resistance to launch ads. And I think that's more important because it's good to get really good research angles and image ads ready, rather than if you're not so fluent with setting up AI workflows, then we can often get just stuck with those. All right, I've already eaten my 7 minutes, so let's see. Pilates for real people. What? A local identity play. I'll just give it a random Pilates studio name. Honest Pilates, for example. So it has still not included back knee pain angles. And this is where you as a founder, as someone who runs the business, comes into play, because at times these AI models can miss that out. And oftentimes I've seen marketing agencies also miss these details out, which a founder or a person who's managing or running the business knows much better. So it's good to include what you think, what your hunch is, what your gut feeling is. All right, Meta, we cannot target directly back pain. There is truth and false, but what will happen is that this could result in a bit of back and forth with Meta approving the ads or not. So we can probably skip that for the first plot. All right, so we'll avoid fixes. This is a good copy, which doesn't directly say about back pain, but your back is tired of being ignored. So are we. Knee pain. All right, so what I've found is that it has come up with more angles. It included the pain angle and the other angles, and it has gone out and sought for proof that what angles work. But what I also want to do is for each angle, I actually need 3 images. And I do not like images having only changing one variable, because with the latest update of Andromeda algo for meta ads, this is not the best move forward. So what we are going to ask now AI is, please create more columns. And for each marketing angle, I need 3 images which are significantly different from each other. So you need to include the image, the primary headline, primary text headline, and the prompt for prompt for ChatGPT, which also includes the text which will go on the image so that the AI can put the text accurately. So what I noticed was that the prompt doesn't have any text, and which would make it hard, which we would have to rely on ChatGPT for it. But the good thing is ChatGPT's thinking model yes, this should work. So ChatGPT's thinking model actually thinks about the prompt, tries to expand on it, and include details which are important. So with the thinking model, it's also beneficial to, in the prompt, to put in something like, this is an ad which will be run on Instagram and Facebook. Now, how I like to structure a campaign, I won't be talking about that in detail and showing you that in this video. But what I actually like to do is, I'll take one campaign. If it's a new business, I still like to keep it one campaign with ad budget optimization. And I'll put multiple ads sets. Let's say ad set 1, marketing angle 1. And then I'll do ad set 2, marketing angle 2, ad set 3, marketing angle 3. And you set this campaign to be, because it's ad set level budget optimization, we put each ad set to approximately $5 to $10 a day. So it's a bit high to start off, but make sure that your offer is also matches the ticket. So let's say you're spending about $1,000 in a month. So you at least need to get 1 to 2 clients paying you something on, and if a client can only pay you about $250, then you need 4 clients to break even. So we need to do that math. This is beyond scope of this video, but this is how I like to set up my campaigns. Back to Claude. All right, so we have pin angle, headline, description. Now we try running this prompt in ChatGPT. Even with the free version, you still get oops. Yeah, it's important to put, this is not part of the prompt. Probably we need to ask Claude to do it. So this is a bit manual. This is a bit slow, but probably in the next video, I'll share an automation where we can just bulk export all of these. We can just bulk export all of these prompts to ChatGPT and get image results as an output without using any fancy software. And we'll only be paying per image generation. So the cost for one image comes out to be about 40-50 cents, which is dirt cheap as compared to hiring a graphic designer or anyone else to do it for you. Not a chain, not a formula. Yeah, so you see the image quality, the text, the fonts, they're pretty nice. What we can also do is, again, beyond scope of this particular video, but what we can also do is share our brand guidelines. So all the static ad images will be on brand. So that's even a great addition. Now we'll try to run this one. I have 4 minutes remaining, and I already have my marketing angles and prompts for the images. I just need to make the images, copy the primary text, headline, description, and I am almost ready to launch my own ads. Now, the later videos will talk about how to analyze the performance of the ads and how to reduce, how to prune creatives, how to add more creatives, and see and how to decide what is actually working and what is actually not working. But this is a great start, and this means that you can actually run ads yourself without hiring a freelancer or an agency, and actually use that budget and spend it on Meta and get ads. And if you're still confused, if you want one-on-one coaching, I do offer that. Or if you really want, like, hey Ankur, I just want a done for you service. I just want you to run it, your team to run it, and we are good to go. I offer that as a service too. You can look for the links down below. Yeah, so I like this image, but of course, it is a bit fake because this might not be your studio. So it's a good idea to share even a simple iPhone image of your studio. You can share it with this, with ChatGPT, and it will include that in the image. But also, what I would love to do is I would ask it to make the text pop a little bit, and I would like to share the brand guidelines I have for my own brand with ChatGPT, so that the ads are pretty good and on brand. And with that, I would ciao and see you in the next one.